What makes the African lion different from other lions in the world? The African lion is more than just a symbol of raw power. It is a creature that embodies the very spirit of the African savanna, commanding both respect and fear across the continent. But when we speak of lions on a global scale, be it the Asiatic lion of India, or even those in captivity and conservation centers across the world, there are distinct characteristics, behaviors, and environmental relationships that make the African lion truly unique. In this episode of Africa Tribal, we explore what sets the African lion apart, not only as a species, but as a cultural and ecological force rooted in Africa's vast and untamed lands. Let's start with one simple truth. The African lion is the largest and most social lion species on Earth. Scientifically known as Panthera leo, African lions roam sub-Saharan Africa in various ecosystems, ranging from the dry grasslands of the Serengeti to the open woodlands of Botswana and Zambia. They are built differently, live differently, and are perceived differently than their cousins elsewhere in the world. Their bodies are larger, their roars more commanding, and their family structure more elaborate than any other lion population. First, let's look at physical differences. African lions are generally bigger and more muscular than their Asiatic counterparts. A fully grown male African lion can weigh between 150 to 225 kilograms, 330 to 500 pounds, and measure up to 3 meters, yours 10 feet in length from head to tail. Females are slightly smaller but still robust. Compare this with the Asiatic lion, found only in the Gir forest of India, which is generally lighter, with a slimmer build and a less developed mane. The African male lion's mane is fuller, darker, and can stretch all the way down to the chest and belly, giving it a majestic appearance. In contrast, Asiatic lions often have patchy manes or manes confined to the neck and head. But size is just the beginning. What truly defines the African lion is its behavior, especially its social structure. Lions are the only truly social cats, and African lions live in larger, more complex groups known as prides. A single pride can consist of up to 30 individuals, including multiple females, their cubs, and a coalition of males who protect the pride from rivals. This kind of social cooperation is extremely rare in the animal kingdom and nearly unheard of among big cats. In contrast, Asiatic lions are far more solitary. Males and females often live and hunt alone, only coming together for mating. The African lion's pride system is not just a social structure, it's a survival mechanism. In the vast and often brutal African terrain, survival depends on cooperation. Lionesses work together to hunt, often using coordinated strategies to bring down large prey like wildebeests, zebras, and even buffalo. The males guard the territory, fend off invaders, and protect cubs from rival males. This dynamic has made African lions not only dominant predators, but also highly adaptable and resilient in various ecosystems. Habitat range is another defining factor. African lions once roamed across almost the entire continent, but today their populations are concentrated in protected parks and reserves across countries like Tanzania, Kenya, Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia. The Serengeti, Okavango Delta, and Kruger National Park are among the most iconic lion territories in the world. These areas offer vast open spaces, abundant prey, and minimal human interference, conditions that have allowed African lions to maintain their natural behaviors in ways that other lions, especially those in captivity or confined habitats, cannot. In comparison, the Asiatic lion is confined to a single geographic area, the Gir Forest National Park in Gujarat, India. With a population of just over 600 individuals, they are a critically endangered subspecies. Their limited genetic diversity and small range make them more vulnerable to disease and habitat changes. African lions, though also under threat due to poaching and habitat loss, still have more robust populations and stronger conservation frameworks in multiple African countries. Let's not forget the hunting style. African lions are apex predators, and their hunting strategies reflect centuries of evolutionary adaptation. Lionesses are the primary hunters and often work in coordinated groups to stalk and ambush prey. They use tall grasses, silence, and distance coordination to close in on unsuspecting animals. In contrast, other lions, especially those in isolated environments or captivity, tend to rely more on opportunity than strategy. The scale, teamwork, and success rate of African lions during group hunts are unmatched in the lion world. Another difference is the role of the male lion in African savannas. In Africa, the male lion is a powerful figure, majestic, feared, and respected. With their large, dark manes and intimidating roar, they are not only guardians of the pride, but also symbols of royalty and courage in many African cultures. The roar of an African lion can be heard up to 8 kilometers, 5 miles away, marking territory and warning rivals. This level of dominance is rarely seen in lions outside Africa, where males often lead more discreet and solitary lives. Then there's the cultural and spiritual symbolism. In many African societies, the lion represents more than just an animal. It is a spiritual force. In places like Ethiopia, the lion is a national symbol and is closely associated with Haile Selassie and the Lion of Judah figure in Rastafarian culture. In Zulu tradition, lions represent kingship and warrior spirit. In Nigeria's Yoruba folklore, the lion is often portrayed as the undisputed ruler of the animal kingdom, admired for its strength and courage. Such reverence is far